I'm so excited to share with you my teacher planner that I will be using this upcoming school year or whenever you're watching this video. This is my planner for this year. It's a pink and mint green tribal pattern. That's the theme I went with throughout the inside, and I'll show you that in just a second. And this is my planner from last year. Oops, my badge is in there, but that's my planner from last year, and I will link in the down bar my video on that. And if you would like to get a hold of any of these documents to print out and use for yourself, just go ahead and send me a personal message with your email address, and I will send you the Word documents. They were very easy to make, and I would be so happy to share. So this is the planner for this year, and stay tuned and I'll show you what it looks like inside. So here's the cover and front of my binder. I wanted to do a tribal print this year, so I just went on Pinterest and typed in tribal planner and tribal pattern, and I finally found this one, which I really love, the colors of it and the pattern, and then I just added my name. I did this all on a Mac in Word. It was all very simple. I took a screenshot and actually made that the spine. So here's the spine. Again, it just is a little bit smaller with the year. And then I'll go ahead and open it up. I did choose a white binder this year. If you're a teacher, a student, or just someone who does a lot of organizing, you know how many binders you accumulate, and I couldn't just justify buying another one. So I already have this one. In this pocket, I've got just a little notepad with some notes on it from the end of last year. And then in this pocket, I also have my master copies. So I haven't finished making all the copies throughout the extent of the year. I've just done 3 months so far. So these are the master copies, and I'll go ahead and show you what they look like in the binder. At the front of my binder, I have this clear pocket, and this is something that I also had in last year's lesson plan binder, and I just went ahead and took everything that was in it and just put it right over here in this binder. So I'll show you what I've got in there. Kind of just a lot of stuff accumulated in there over the year. So these must have been things I used a lot. A big eraser, one of these little page holders or identifiers. That's great to have in meetings or just with you when you need to mark something. A lot of pencils, pens, and also this wet erase marker. So that's really great to have because I don't have to worry about grabbing anything. I feel like my life is so hectic at school and work, and I just grab this and go, and I know everything I need is in there. The front page is my passwords page, and I wanted to film this binder before I started using it so that I could show you this page. Last year I had to cover up all my information. So this is just a background of this front page here. And I went ahead and made a table with website, account, username, and password. And there's no way I could remember all the passwords that I have. There's probably more that could even fit here. So definitely need this page. And then there's a spot down here for school information, which by the end of the year we'll probably have passwords written on that as well. There's one of my notes pages, but I'll show you those again in a second. And then at the beginning of every month, I do have a full monthly calendar, and I went ahead and made my own this year. So I just went on Google and typed in monthly calendar that I could edit, and I went ahead and downloaded it into Word and made it myself. So the background is that same image that I have on the front of my planner, and then at the top it's gray with the month. And then I put a quote on every page. The first one I have is "The secret in education lies in respecting the student" by Ralph Waldo Emerson. That's a good one. So here's the meat of the planner, the good stuff. So the reason I have to make my own planner is because I teach 2 subjects. I'm a middle school teacher, and I'm actually one of very few teachers in my district who do this. So to find a planner that had 2 subject areas only was impossible, and I started making my own. So at the top here, there's a cute pattern for each day: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And this gray thin font is not showing up very good on camera, but it's there, I promise. I included my first subject that I teach, math, and then at the top I have a place for my lesson objective, lesson goal, I can statement, whatever you call it, wherever you are. I went ahead and started with the I can, and then as I plan the lesson, I'll fill in the rest with kid-friendly language, and that will guide me as I fill in the rest of the lesson. Then down here is science with the same thing. At the very bottom, that runs along the bottom here, is a tribal pattern. It says week, and I'll fill in the dates of the week. And then I'm also thinking about just writing the date of each day in these circles with a Sharpie or something. Last year I had a place for Saturday and Sunday. Of course that was pointless, so this year I just made it a notes page. Then, right after each week spread, I have a full spread of notes. I go to so many meetings each week, and this is just really convenient. Right there with that week of lesson plans, I have my brainstorms that go along with it, collaborations with teachers, parent-teacher conferences, everything is right there with the week it matches. And then I have another spread of the week and another spread of notes. And pretty much it follows that same pattern through the entire binder until you get to the next month, September. This is another good quote by Nelson Mandela. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. I left what this downloadable monthly calendar had on it, the holidays. I was going to, you can type on it, and I was going to type my own school districts, grading times and holidays, but I left it blank in case any of you all or some of my colleagues decide that they would want a copy of those also. I'll go ahead and show you the rest of those month calendars once I find the next one. Alright, here's the next one, October. If you're a teacher, you've definitely heard this one. Tell me and I forget, teach me and I remember, involve me and I learn. That's a really good one. And I think I went ahead and made copies all the way through November. Yep. So there's another quote with the month, and then I stopped making my front and back copies here. But there's December, January, February. This is a cute one. Keep calm and pretend it's on the lesson plan. I love that one. And then I kind of ran out of good teacher quotes that I liked, but I did find this quote I liked. There's no force equal to that of a determined woman. I might need that pick-me-up come March. This is one of my favorite. I found this humorous. I thought that'd be funny for the month of April with April Fool's Day. And then the last one, hooray, May, keep calm, it's almost summer. That's the end of the months, and then of course I'll continue with the week spread and the spread of notes in between all of those months pages. I just have to make more of those copies. This is also from the Dollar Tree, same as this pocket at the front here, and it has a clear slip in it, and I like to put checklists in there or anything, and I use this wet erase marker right over here to check off, and then I can just wipe it off, but it won't smear onto the pages or anything, so that's really convenient. Behind that I have a lot of my Bloom's Taxonomy and lesson planning materials that are my favorites. So this is Bloom's Taxonomy and Costa's Levels of Questionings, so it's separated into Costa's Levels of Questioning, and it has all those verbs that are so great. And then on the back it has questions that correspond. This is one you've probably all seen, a Bloom's Taxonomy wheel, and this one's just cute and pink and it's laminated. This is basically the same thing, but it's all for technology. And then I have a tab to put my pacing guides behind, which the pacing guides are still being modified by my district, so I have nothing behind that tab right now. And then this is great. I believe this is from the Dollar Tree or Target. It just clips in, it's a hole puncher, and it just goes on in my 3-ring binder. Anytime there's packets handed out at meetings, papers, anything of that sort, I can hole punch it right away, open up to the appropriate week in my 3-ring binder, and clip it in. So I never lose anything. I never have loose papers that I have to remember to hole punch later. It's all right there, and that's another one of the huge reasons why I like to design my own planner and keep it in my own binder. Be sure to let me know what you think in the comments section, and also definitely tell me if you have your own planner video. I love watching how other teachers, moms, or business ladies organize their planners. And if you also have a teaching channel, go ahead and let me know in the comments below, because I'd love to see what you have on there. I love the collaboration that YouTube has provided in this way. It's exciting, and I hope to hear from you all. Bye.